Hello and welcome. Today is May 28th, 2025, and today we'll be playing V Rising. I'm your host, Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo's Quaintly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld, and on today's stream, I'll be building some arenas that are, well, I should say an arena, because I'm still working on the same one right now. But hopefully it'll be done. I'm hoping by the end of the week I can finish this one. And then I should be able to move on and be totally fine going forward. Yeah, so these arenas are actually in preparation for a future video. I was putting together a video about arenas and kind of giving like some different like build ideas and stuff like that. So I really want to make sure that these arenas are very different visually from each other, but I also want them to be interesting so that people, well, want to use them. I do plan to put well, when these arenas are finished, I do plan to put up a save file or the world file of these arenas into the description of that video when it eventually comes out. So yeah, hopefully you guys like that. Right now I'm working on a completely different video though for this week, so hopefully that ends up going well. I'm still working on the script. But yeah, I'm over here eating I have some rice with me. I'm eating some rice. You know, it's like dinner time for me, so. Yeah, I've been thinking about like what else to do with this particular build. And I think I'm gonna be adding some more trees, especially to some of the corners and areas I don't know what to do with. Or the things I thought I didn't know what to do with. And I think it'll be fun. So yeah, that's the plan. All right, let's get started. Let's get right into it. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me put on some music while I'm at it. There we go. Hello, Epicus Ever. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Hope everything is well. I'm debating if I should put pillars on these sides. Not entirely sure if I should. Just trying to make sure I got everything else going here. Alright, I think we're good. I decided to place a tree over here, and then I'm gonna place another one on the other side, because I wasn't sure what to do with those gaps, but now I think I know what I want. So let's place it down. And then we'll place another apple tree right over here. Hello, you read your curse. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? I'm debating if I should put a tree out here somewhere, but I'm not really sure. I might have to move the doors around if I do that though. Like, again. Just making sure I get enough lighting everywhere. Why is there no pillar here? There is a pillar here. Huh? It looks odd with the staircase sticking out right here. I don't know. It's a little weird. How's it going? Hello, Majandroid Rinsu. Welcome to the chat. It's going all right. I'm just continuing kind of where I left off. I didn't get a chance to work on it since last stream, but I'm hoping to finish this place sometime this weekend. Or by the end of the week, hopefully. So that is the goal. I think I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's check the other side here. Add that in right here. Oh, this is where I wanted to put the tree. I decided to remove the light that was here, and I think I'm just gonna add a tree. Since this is kind of like an indoor-outdoor area, I feel like it makes more sense. Thought it would be a simpler build at the beginning, but it's now become grand. I know, right? I mean, you didn't even see me put together, like, the initial, like, structure either. Like, that took a couple hours. Like, just putting the structure down, figuring out the layout, that took a couple hours. That ate up a weekend. But, I don't know. Pretty happy with what I'm seeing so far. I'm gonna add time. Was that the whole tree? Oh, no, there it is. I was like, what's going on here? Just make sure the trees look good in their positions. This one's alright too. I feel like there needs to be some kind of shrubbery around them. I feel like it's too... Oh, you know what I could do? I wonder if the vases will fit here. Ooh, okay. It won't fit all the way back here, but they'll fit there. Damn, this window's not gonna let me, huh? Okay, I have a better idea. I'm gonna move them one over. And then I'm gonna move this thing over one. But I'm also gonna push it forward. Maybe I can do something here with these trees. That's interesting. It's not gonna be perfectly aligned, but it's gonna look like it is because the staircase is like basically swallowing up this space so that it's able to do that. You know, this is kind of a unique situation. I think I am gonna put this in and see what it looks like. I don't even know how many times I gotta do this. It's not the full tree, is it? Oh god, now I'm gonna have to do a comparison. Okay, so above the tops. Okay, yeah, this is the full tree. It doesn't look that bad from here. At the same time, it's a little weird. I don't know. Not sure how I feel about this. Like if I turn the corner, oh look, a tree. And then, like, yeah, I can fit the vases around, but it's just, I don't know if I like that off-center feel. Maybe it won't look as different when I put some flowers underneath, maybe some sunflowers or something. Alright, let's try putting it in. We're gonna rotate them though. Yeah, I think once it grows in, it'll look nice. Let's try it. You know, I kind of like this. I didn't expect to like this so much. I think what I might have to do is on the second floor, I might have to put like a light or something up here, like on the staircase. Let me see. This could be something interesting. Yeah, actually, you can't even tell from up here that that's what's going on. Like, you can see the flowers, but it doesn't look weird or anything. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it for now, and if I come up with a better solution, I'll just implement that instead. Let's try something like that over here. But I'm gonna remove this wall in order to facilitate that. Yes, I am adding some shrubbery. Also, thank you. Well, actually, what was I gonna say? Oh, hello, May. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Kachi Kochu. Hello, Angel Degen. Hello, Amusa Kamusa. Hope you guys are doing well. Alright, let's get this going. Gotta make sure this fits correctly. Nice and snug. Let's add some of these exterior growing plots. I love that the barrels are like round, so it's really hard to tell that there's dirt underneath them. So it's like perfect. I really like this tile a lot. Okay. Let's do the same thing. We'll leave that alone for now, since we already have an idea what it'll look like. There'll be a second tree up here. Not bad. Okay, so things to look out for. The bathroom area, I think these are fine. I need to figure out what to do with this small room down here. I'm thinking about making this into like a tiny bathroom or something. I don't know. This time alive, I am Steve with chocolate. What? Steve with chocolate? I don't get it. I am Steve. You're Steve? I still don't get it. Sorry, May. Or are you Steve now? Are you Steve? Sorry, Steve. You know what? I'm trying to figure out if I want to have like a mini bathroom or if I want to just... I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. Because if I remove this, right? If I remove this and open this up, I can put like a nice centerpiece over here? I don't know. Let's try that. I probably could have kept those other pillars. Yeah, maybe. You know what? Let me add them back in. I'll do a couple sides here. And then I think I'll put like a fountain or something here. So I've been wanting to add a fountain at least somewhere in this build. Maybe something like this. Blocked by floor above. Oh, I forgot about that. God damn it. That's why I couldn't add it on the other side. This one fits. God, that sucks. That's okay. We'll use this anyway. It looks cool. And we'll keep it. I also think I need to add some benches or something. Or maybe not benches, but... maybe some furniture. There we go. Looking good. It's not too much, I think. I think it's fine. I might need to put in, how do the flying lights look? Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna have to align these. You know, I didn't expect the lights to look so good above that, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I'm gonna leave it alone. It looks kind of like a birthday cake if you look close enough. Like, if you squint hard enough, it looks like a birthday cake. It's funny. Alright, let's add some more vases and chairs and stuff on the hallways. So this hallway area is gonna be left alone. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else around here. This corner's done. I don't want to block this side. Let's add a... I guess we could add another sofa, like right here, maybe? I don't know. Kind of on the fence. If I... actually... Is that a painting, maybe? And then we'll add, excuse me. You're Steve Jobs. Oh my god. Thank you for the hydrate. You read your curse. I'm gonna stretch. Hachi-gochu. I'm dying. And thank you for the headpat epic server. That was like 5 minutes ago, but I appreciate you anyway. Okay. Let me take my sip real quick. I did a little out I did a little bit out of order. I decided to stretch first. Alright, let me make sure those redeems are good. Thank you. Alright, so I think I don't know, we've made like considerable progress. But I'm just not sure how I feel about these hallways, man. I don't know. I kind of want to put like the wooden bench here. But I feel like the wooden bench is like too much wood. I don't know. I look at this, I'm like, oh, is that too much wood? It looks kind of just blends in. I don't know if I like that. But if I put one of these, it's kind of... I mean... It's a little bit better. It's classier. I thought about putting more of these like vases around and just lining the walls with them. And it's extremely tempting. Hello Spidey, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. I think I am going to maybe... I gotta think about this. This is a tough choice, because if I decide to add more of those flowers, I feel like I have to kind of commit to that plan, right? Then again, I don't have any like recreational activities other than the ones outside, so maybe something like this might not be a bad idea. But it'd be hard to concentrate with a bunch of people walking through here, so maybe that could be like a project for like another space. I don't know. Maybe like over here or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. This space here, I really like this book nook. I could replace the book nook with like something else because I have quite a few of them. This is probably my favorite one though out of the ones I made. This one I don't like as much. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into a little chest room or something instead. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. We don't want a table that big. I really hate how these tables don't center. It just completely like ruins the mood for me. Like it actually makes me angry. I don't know. Anyway, totally irrelevant because we're not going to use that anyway, but still. Frustrating. Alright, let's put down some chairs. And then we're going to put in a flying light. Oh, this one's a little bit too far to the left. A little too far to the... Well, not the left, I meant the right. There we go. It's about center. It's close. Alright, so now that's done. Maybe we can add something else here. Maybe some kind of... Could put another clock here. Haven't really messed around too much with those. I could also put down... maybe some vases or something. Like maybe one on the corner here. It might look nice. Yeah, we'll do that, but for this one we'll just put like a thingy. Looks like I'm gonna have to rotate the barrel to get the side that I want. It's kind of like plain on this wall, and I don't particularly enjoy that. I think I'm gonna move this to this wall instead and then put it like a curtain or something on that side. I could also put another painting. I don't know. I could... I gotta think about this. How about that one? We'll just add that one in. And we'll change the frame. Let's see, where the web's at? There's no webs! Put in a third chair for the person who's going to annoy the two players playing. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. If I put in a third chair, though, it might be hard to, like, get in and out of this space. I'd have to... Well... I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Let's see. If we... Okay, so if I... Oh, okay. Looks like you can get in. You're just gonna have a ref in the center? Nah, I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to me. Hello DBS Xeno, welcome to the chat. I think I'm pretty much happy with how this is right here. So I think I'm gonna leave this alone. Something I could consider that I haven't really messed around with is using castle wall vegetation. I have not really done that. Because I wanted this build to look very wooden. I didn't want it to have too much, like, I don't know, wall vegetation, I guess. But maybe I should put, like, a wall here and a wall on the other side. Oh, wait, there's already one here. Yeah, there's already one on the other side. So I'm gonna put another wall here. Let's close this up. Cool spot. Yeah. Hello, Elfie. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Let's put down wallpaper, and then we're gonna add maybe a little bit of castle wall vegetation because this is the outdoor-ish area. Ish. Keyword-ish. So yeah, let's go with garden, castle wall vegetation. As far as what kind, I really want to use the wisteria so bad. So, I mean... This makes this wall look instantly more interesting, so I think I'm just gonna sparingly use it and not like cover every single wall with it, even though I'm really tempted to do so, especially around the windows like this one. You know, maybe I could just do it for the back half and then just call it a day. Everything here and over can maybe have that. I'll think about it. Then again, there's also like the side walls. So if I do this on the side wall, I'm gonna have to like wrap it around to make it look somewhat believable, right? But I think I am gonna like remove it. I think I'm just gonna keep it in the center. And I think I will add some on the windows and spots. Wasn't gonna do that at first, but the more I think about it, the more I kind of like the way this looks. And then on the other side, we'll put one on this wall. And we'll just keep them separated. We're not gonna meld them together with the sides. Because I want the lamps to stand out as their own thing. So I think we're just gonna leave it like that. There we go. And it'll just be this back half that'll have this design. And then we'll just move the pieces that need to go in front of the windows there. Hopefully I don't have to reorganize this area here. I'm gonna want to put a couple of chairs at least out here. It might even make sense to have, you know, these tables, even though I don't like that they don't center. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with this. Because I see this and I'm like instantly annoyed, you know? like I'm not really sure how I'm gonna incorporate something like that. Maybe I can use a smaller table, like not a smaller table, but I use these tables on the other side. So maybe I can put a couple tables out here just to chill and relax. And then we'll just make them black so they don't like pop too much against the background. And then we'll take these. There we go. More shrubbery the better. I'm not small, I'm fluffy. What? And of course on top of these tables, I want to add maybe something like some refreshments or something, but I feel like it has to be something that makes sense, so maybe... I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, putting like table decorations doesn't make sense if someone's gonna sit here. Fuck it. It'll just be a smoking area. Fuck it. We'll just add it down. And then I think I'm gonna... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna add that decoration on the outside. Castle wall vegetation. Boom. Oh, and I think I will add a couple of pillars out here just for lighting or something. I don't know. So I feel like this area is like super dark. I mean, I can... Well, you know what? Let's add time real quick. What does it look like at night? Okay, I don't like that, so I'm gonna make these white. But just for the back half, it'll never look like that on the other end. There needs to be more. There's like nothing on this little patio area. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have taken one of these tables and just put them like right here. We'll go with like a white wood. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. Good enough. The lighting is sufficient. It does what it needs to do. More building? How goes, Xolo? I'm okay. Just kinda tired. Thank you for the hydrate, bad shooter, fast runner, and the stretch. What did you do? And thank you also for the headpat, bad shooter, fast runner. Thank you. Stretch real quick. Oh. You know, I think I know what I'm gonna do for the corners here. I think the corners are a little bit too, like... I guess the word I want to use is boring. Like, I feel like the corners on this side and this side, these tiles are super boring because the rest of the tile is, like, so busy, right? I really like the way this kind of turned out. I wish I could have taken, like, one of those tables with the tablecloth. Or actually, you know what would have been nicer? I wish that they gave us, like, a tablecloth version of these outdoor tables. That would have been nice. That would have solved a lot of problems. Hello, Issa Storm. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Saw your short making V characters in Inzoi look pretty cool. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was, you know what's funny? So I did that as part of like the April Fool's like kind of joke for the channel. Like I was like, okay guys, because there's a long form video of that too, where it has like all three characters that I did. And I was thinking, oh, you know, I should do something funny for, you know, April Fools. So like I started the video with like, okay, I'm never playing V Rising again, guys. That's not happening. We're playing Inzoi now. Wink, wink. And so I started making the characters in Inzoi. It was funny. It was hilarious. Honestly, I really like the way they came out too. I still think Maja was probably the best one out of the three. But I think Henry came out pretty good too. I don't know. I feel like Keely wasn't as compelling for me. I don't know. Usual suspects unite. Yeah. Hello, Isekai dude. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, but I was just thinking like, you know, I gotta do something funny, but like it has to be like an obvious like joke, right? Like I didn't want to do something like super serious because I feel like every year there's like those videos that come out that's like, it is super cheesy. They'll be like, I'm quitting YouTube. I'm quitting YouTube. And that's like the April Fool's joke. Like, bro, that's not funny. Like people have like, people get like, you know, nervous when they hear shit like that. If they forget it's April 1st, they freak out. Don't do that, man. They've been having a lot of fun building the Kindred schematics. Can't stand not being able to place things anywhere I want in this and Sims. Oh my god. Well, there is a way to technically kind of like force objects to place in particular areas. I just don't feel like doing that. I just don't have the energy or patience for that, honestly. But there is a way to do it with console commands. There was a video, I think, oh god, who made that video again? But there was a good video recently that came out where someone kind of explained how to do that. And they were making like archways with the clocks. It was kind of cool. I forgot their name. They came into the chat the other day too. I think it was like World something. I don't know if it was like World Breaker or World something. I can't remember. Someone remind me. My memory is shot. I'm sorry. Let's go back to nighttime. Let's see. Okay, so the corner looks a lot better, but I think we do still need something. So I'm gonna add in some more lanterns, maybe? So I think I'm gonna add... Man. I don't know, I gotta think about this. That's not gonna work. Oh, you know, I almost never use these, the square ones. I almost never ever use these. Let's try it. And you know what? We'll make it out of the darker color so there's contrast. Wow, that looks so weird on this thing. Holy crap. Wisteria looks so strange on this. I did not expect it to look like that. Shrouded is great. I'm glad you're liking it. Do they have awnings you can put over the tables? No, that does not exist, but that would be cool. That's a good idea, actually. That's a really good idea, especially in the game with vampires. Oh man, I feel like that's a necessity at this point. Do I want to put it closer or further away? Let me check the other one. Where did I place it? Did I place it a little to the right? Too far. And then, you know, I think I'll leave this. I think I'll put the wisteria anyway, and then just leave it alone. I kind of don't dislike it. It's interesting looking, just not the way I thought it would look. I don't know what I was anticipating, but it wasn't this. I feel like I should put something here, but I also don't want to block the pathway. So maybe something like a planter. Oh, I would be forced to block the path almost because of the fencing. Damn. I think I'll leave it alone. I think I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking it, and it's not necessary. Maybe it might even make more sense to put another chess table out here or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, this wall is not... doesn't have the thing. Doesn't have the castle wall vegetation. Oh, World Anchor, thank you. Makes some decent building tip videos. There you go. Thank you, James. I couldn't remember their name. I was like, oh crap. I forgot their name. I felt kind of bad for a moment. I was like, oh man, they were just here not too long ago. Overthinking, yeah. You're basically a daywalker. I am, just because of the settings I have. I just disabled sun damage while I'm doing this because I don't like to deal with that when I'm trying to concentrate on building. That's the nice thing about like playing on like a local save. I just have complete control of what I'm doing here. Like I don't have to worry about, oh, is this gonna be a problem? Nope, no concerns. Let's go into the sky, take a look at what that patio area looks like from here. It's a little plain. I have an idea. I'm gonna take the approach that I took in the bathrooms, and I'm just gonna see what that looks like. Have a higher contrast. Oh yeah, that's way better. I love this. I like that a lot more. Just needs to have a couple of lights. I think I'm gonna add the hanging lights though, like the pillar mounted lights for the second floor and up. But they'll be white back here, but on the other side they'll be like orange. Plays a vampire game, turns off sun damage. Okay. Hey man, I like to decorate. I don't know what to tell you. Anything that stops the or impedes the decorating process is swiftly removed by me. I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh, I need to see on this side. Oh man, if I didn't already decorate that, it'd be easier to... Oh. There we go. This looks a lot better already. I mean, just this whole area just being lit up, it just looks so good. The only bad thing is that this area looks so dark from down here Hello, Chapel GR. Thank you so much for the follow over on the Twitch side. Appreciate it. I feel like I've seen your name before. I don't know. She is a day walker? Bruh, I can barely stay awake during the day. Like, I feel like I need a nap, like, every day. Like, I'm exhausted. Like, low-key, I can't. I actually took a nap before stream. Yeah, I play V Rising too. Ah, why'd you add a spider into the chat? The bait. The bait. Yikes. So nap walker then? I guess I am a nap walker. I mean, I could have done flames out here, but I feel like I want more of a classy look, so I didn't do that on this particular one. I'm gonna remove this. Let's add some more lighting over here. The reason why I wait so late to add the lighting is because I tend to change my mind a lot, and I don't want to have to go in and like change every single light because I'm too dumb to realize I don't like whatever I did soon enough, essentially. There we go. Oh, I forgot one. Let's see. I get what you mean by it would have been neat to have a world map creator, but map generation is complicated if you don't use procedural generation. Yeah. Oh, someone cooking a supper. Did I miss something? Oh, got me some pork loin, rice, gravy, and mushrooms. Gotta cook myself a proper supper. Okay. Change your mind a lot, heaven forbid. Yeah, right. I'm constantly changing my mind on when I'm like designing things or figuring out like what I want to build, because I feel like my best ideas come when I like walk away from something and come back to it, and I'm just like, oh, this is such a good idea. Or like, you know, sometimes I'll just be like chilling in the shower and suddenly I'll be like, oh, I gotta build it like this because then I'll be able to do this thing, and then I'll test it out, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's interesting. Interesting enough, that is. Trying to figure out what I want to do. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put a, I have an idea. Let's put one of these over here. There. We'll let this do its thing during the day and not the night. We'll turn it off for now, but I think that'll be good because this will cover a wide area, so it should be fine. I'm kind of tempted to put in, so I didn't put walls on the other side here, like on the sides of the sign-in area. But the more I look at this, the less sure I am of that decision. Like, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have put like upward cages. The problem is that we don't have any like walls with like railings that have like, sorry, not railings. Like, we don't have any like wooden bars like for like walls or anything like that. So it's, I can't really keep the wooden theme if I do that, unfortunately. So that's kind of not only is it unfortunate, but it just kind of makes me sad. Thank you for the hydrate. That is from Mage Flame and the Stretch and the headpat. Also, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the headpat also. That's very kind of you. Alright, so I think, hold on, let me see. Seen some servers with custom map stuff. Nightbane has instances you go to when going through caves. I've heard of that server. Let's see, I'm sure it does. Great, now I have mental image of a drowned rat Xolo racing from shower leaving wet footprints as she erases the computer. Imagine. Jesus. Hey man, when you don't have fur, it's a lot simpler, okay? It's simpler. The only thing is that I need sunscreen. That's the only bad thing, alright? It's the only bad thing. I don't know. The more I look at this, the more I'm thinking, should I just add, like... No, I'm not gonna fall into the trap. No, I don't want to add too much shrubbery. I know that's, like, weird for me to say, but, like, I don't want to fall into the trap, okay? Not this time! I feel like all my builds have so much, like, vegetation. Oh god, I did it anyway! Fuck! Hold on, wait. Actually, this doesn't look too bad, but I don't wanna keep going with that. No. We're gonna do something else. We're gonna add a painting. I did that, like, that was pure reflex. I didn't even expect to do that. There we go. Okay, we're all right. I hope. I like the idea of putting like curtains here though. So maybe I should put like a I think I'll put like a red curtain on this side just to differentiate this. And then on this side I'll put, fuck it, you know, I'll put white curtains. We're gonna settle on that. I think I'm fine with this. I don't want it to be too crazy. This side is gonna have some... Oh, you know what I could do? What is this side gonna have? I don't want to make this too busy, so I think I will just add like a painting, maybe? I don't know. I could use like a little vase or something. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's add some vases. I can put 4 across here. Yeah, there we go. We got some life coming back to us. You look like Wolverine. Don't have hair, have fur. Wow. Thank you, Neanderthal ancestors. Winter is my happy place. Summer makes me miserable. Damn. That's funny. The game runs on Unity engine, and I'm not sure how popular that engine is compared to Unreal. I think Unity is fairly popular. I've known a lot. It's not just games that use Unity, it's also like certain like software and programs. So like for example, something like I'm pretty sure Live 2D uses Unity. There's other games I've played that also run on it, but I can't think of it right now for whatever reason. Oh, Rhythm Stones I think uses Unity. That was another game I played on the channel. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I know there's a lot of like it. I want to say it's one of the most popular Unity, and they almost lost that the moment they did that weird like turnaround like a couple of years ago, and people were like, "What the hell?" Both engines have their strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, I would think so. Like, I think Unreal just looks prettier overall, but I feel like Unity might be, like, easier to work with for, like, certain types of projects. I'm not really sure. I'm not knowledgeable in that area, so I'm not gonna pretend I am. I'm just taking a guess. Fuck. I didn't think about this. The carpet. No. I fucked up. By using carpet, I can only use one type of freaking bush now here. That's okay. At least the one is something we've used already, so. I just hate that I have to like spin the barrels because even if you spin the flower before you place it, it just places in a specific direction. It's bullshit. Absolute garbage. There we go. Okay, so you go through here. That's looking okay. This hallway feels like it needs something. I'm gonna put a couple of wall ornaments. I think this is fine. And then these will have... Oh, but then I can't put anything on this either. Damn. You know what? Let's reassess this. I think I might put something else here instead of these planters. I think the planters, like 1 or 2 might be okay, but I don't know. Kind of don't want to use those things yet. Place like a bookshelf here with like... Kind of want to put another one here. And then we'll put down some storage. Maybe one of these. And then we'll place down the vases. There we go. Oh, I can tuck it in even further than I thought. Perfect. How am I? I'm okay, Audie. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Let's see. Unreal is capable of a lot if you know how to squeeze everything out of it. Banners or pictures. Yeah, maybe, I thought about putting some banners here, but I'm like, you know, kind of want to give them something to do while they're waiting, so I don't know. And I've already kind of decided on this one. I think this one I'm going to put a, I think I'll put a banner on this one, maybe. Let's go with something like this. Maybe this one can have a red one. And we're just gonna swap out these two. So this will be on this side instead. There we go. And then for the vases, we'll just add... How is this gonna pop into there? How's it gonna look? Oh, this is fine. Perfect. That way it's not too crazy. Like, I don't want it to be too flashy, but I also want it to look interesting. I feel like there needs to be a vase, like, over here. Oh, shit. There we go. Kind of trying to reflect on this a little bit. I think if I... let's check out the growing plots. I might be able to place some growing plots underneath. I can place those. Can I place this? Of course not, because it's the tile. I could... Oh, you know what? I could use a different floor tile here, maybe? Kind of don't want to do that for just this area, though, but I feel like it makes sense. Who knows? You know what? Let me try it. If I just want to do only this area like this. I mean, it makes this stand out a lot less, but it also, like, makes this stand out more, so I'm not really sure what's best here. Looks interesting, that contrast there. Oh, I missed a spot. Unless I can... Oh, I might be able to squeeze them in here instead, and then just turn the other ones back to normal. Alright, let me try that, because this flooring, I'm pretty sure I can put the growing plots on, because these are like an outdoor flooring. Requires ground. Oh, maybe not. Damn. Oh man, I was trying to avoid that, but whatever. We'll put that here. We'll leave that alone, and then we'll just bring those back to where it was. So we're gonna use the... I think I used the worn floorboards. Yeah. It's sad because I like the contrast, but It doesn't make sense if I'm not gonna be able to do what I wanted to there. There we go. Back to normal. Alright, let's play some, kind of want to put down some fire blossoms, maybe? I don't know, I don't really have a lot of glowy flowers right now. But we'll just settle on that. Oh crap. Better move my plate. Let's see. Just noticed they have mirrors in Vampire game. Well, the mirrors probably don't. They're probably not lined with silver. Let's see. What's what he said? I can tuck it in farther than I thought. Oh my god. You're all right hanging in there. Got done playing some rivals and now just messing around in V-Rising character creation. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's add some time to this and see what it looks like. It's not bad. I think I'll take it. I think a little splash of color is okay. I think this is acceptable. I think the pillars though are a little too plain, so I think I will add some pillar ornaments like these, maybe not like, ooh. I don't want to go with these torn banners. I want to go with something a little bit. That one's kind of torn looking too. Do I want something like this maybe? What does that look like? Not really sure about this. Let's move this over here. I kind of want to have them on the sides though. I don't want to put it, because when you first enter it matters, but when you're exiting it's like who cares, you know, you've already been impressed by the lighting. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but hopefully that made sense. Alright, we got all the insides done. We'll get these parts done too. Boom. That way, like, this looks a little bit more... I don't know. It just... I don't want it looking too plain. That's the main problem for me. But I think this looks pretty nice, just walking in. And at least it's symmetrical, so I'll take it. This tree, however, might need to be moved. Depending on how I put the barrels. Because I think I'm gonna do the same thing here, line up the edges with the barrels. Oh, I might be able to just squeeze them in here. Not bad. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll settle for this and then we'll put down a, maybe some kind of, not a tree, like, I don't know why I said tree. But maybe like some chairs or something? I don't know, it kind of sucks because like this is like an outdoor-ish area. So I don't really want to put a couch right here. I could put this wooden bench here though. I think this is fine, actually. I think to use them as like kind of like a blockage here, I think is not a bad idea. Because then it matches and it doesn't look too crazy. So I'm just gonna put some growing plots. Hello, Mr. P-Ed, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Let me check something real quick. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what other content and stuff to make for the channel, because As far as like the V Rising stuff goes, like there are a few more tutorial kinds of content that I want to go over, especially like the new crafting and refining stations and stuff like that. I think I definitely want to go over those. So like the next guide I'm working on is actually for the Fusion Forge, to explain how that thing works. Because I'm sure people are gonna be like, what the heck is this? You know? Because I know when I first messed with it, I was like, what the heck is this? Yeah, you know what? I think this will work out nicely. Nice. Yeah, this looks great. I really like this. I wonder if I could fit more vases, actually. I can on the corner. Not sure if that makes sense, though. Yeah, fuck it. I'll add another one. There we go. Alright, looking good. Alright, I do want to add more lights on that side, though. Let's make sure we do that. I'm gonna have to check the other side here. Ew. There we go. It's kind of tempting to put some castle wall vegetation like for the inside here, like the inside part, just to make this look a little bit more like visually interesting. Like I could just do it for like the top back row, but let me go into the sky, take a better look. Just kind of imagine what that'd look like. Oh yeah, you know what? I think that would look sick. I think if I put the flowers on the, well, not the flowers, but if I put vegetation here on the sides and just leave the pillars alone, I think this is gonna look really nice, actually. There we go. And then we're just gonna add some other ones here and here, and here and here. Alright, now let's take a look. Oh yeah, that looks way better. I think skipping this row and then just putting it on the top, it's almost like I added Christmas lights or something to my castle. It's so weird. Alright, let's see what it looks like at night. Not bad. Distance check. I really like that I changed out these tiles. That was a good idea. I might do something similar to this walkway. It's a little too plain. I could also go with the brick, but I just think it's too plain. So I'm gonna add the okay, so I have 3 tiles, so I'm gonna have to really think about this. Put 2 here, 1 here, and then just take a look at it from the sides. Yeah, I think this is good. And we haven't even gotten to the front. Like, we haven't even gotten to the front area here. Like, we haven't even started this. So this is gonna be the next thing I do, and then I also have 2 rooms on the 3rd floor that need something. So what I'm gonna, oh sorry, the 2nd floor, not the 3rd. The 3rd are the bathrooms. So I'm gonna put, I'm gonna jump down here, start messing around with this. Okay, so this first room, we're gonna add maybe, you know, let's add some curtains and stuff. I don't necessarily like this. I'm kind of debating if I should swap these out for the other kind of window, and I think I might. So let's go with these wooden ones. And then I'm gonna have to do the same thing on the other side, so I'm gonna do that now before I forget. Alright, and then we're gonna add in things like, oh, you know what? I could put like an alchemy lab in here. Or something. I could add that. I could add maybe... I gotta think about this a little bit. Okay, so we'll add an alchemy lab here where we can make our various coatings. Maybe we want to add in something like a weapons rack or something. So this will be kind of like the prep room. Maybe we want to add in like some blood, some wine cases, right? Actually, we'll put this here. Put a wine case in here. Maybe get... Okay, so there's one weapons rack here. I think I want to add a couple more. So maybe I'll have one here. One here. And then maybe like some armor over here. And then maybe we want to add in something like a jewelry thing. I gotta sneeze. Oh god. Sorry, I couldn't mute in time. Dear Lord. There we go. And I guess I could add a mirror in here. I really like the Haunted Knights mirror, but it doesn't really fit this whole aesthetic, so I think I'm gonna go with this middle one. Actually, I'll put it right next to this thing here. You know, I'll flip these. I don't like the positioning. Put this here. Put that there. And maybe we want to add in... maybe not a blood mixer, but a fusion forge might make sense. I don't know. I have to think about it. Maybe that'll be the other room. I was thinking about putting training dummies in the other room. This will be like the gearing room, like you get your stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put in some chairs. So maybe, let's place something like these. We'll use a different kind of chair. We'll use this one. And we'll put a couple of rows of chairs. Maybe... maybe one right here. We'll remove one of the weapon storage. I feel like you don't need to. There we go. That way people can like sit down and put on their shoes or something. I don't know. I do think this floor needs some kind of work. Maybe we can go with the alchemy flooring in this particular room. And then I think on the walls, we're gonna add some of the decorative items I've been wanting to use. So these things. There we go. And then we're gonna need some lights in here too, because it's kind of dark. I think I'm gonna use a standing lamp or like a larger light. Put a couple in here. I'll put one on this edge, one on this edge. To lighten up the room a little bit, albeit very little. And then we're gonna put some pillar mounted lights here on the side. Or sides, I should say. I think that's fine. I'm not gonna add any more than that. I do want to add in maybe a couple of storage containers or something. Maybe something like this chest. Kind of give the impression that there's like, I don't know, stuff people want to keep. Oh, you know what I should do? Maybe put a vampire lockbox instead. Yeah, let's do that. Put one here. Maybe put another one like over here. I don't know. How wide does this door open? Oh yeah, this is fine. So we'll remove that actually, and we'll put it like over here. And then I think this is fine. I might add some more chairs though. Put some extra chairs in here. Just kind of like a regular prep room for whatever the heck they need. And then this next room... Oh, wait. I forgot curtains. Can't forget the curtains. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. And then this other room... It's gonna be kind of like a prep room, but like for combat. So maybe, thinking about using a fence here. I don't want to do that. And then in here they can do training dummy stuff, maybe. Put one like right here. And then we'll put like another one like over here. Gotta make sure it's aligned. It's too far from the side of the window there. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, now I want to add some of these lights. We'll do like a hanging light here, 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 and here. We're gonna skip these two pillars. And then on this side, so basically what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna separate this area visually. I could do something like a different kind of flooring, but maybe a different kind of workshop flooring. I could also use something like this library flooring, but I feel like it's too like shiny and glossy for this kind of thing. So I might go with like, I don't know. These old worn boards are like the default. I don't know. I gotta think about this a little bit. Hello Foxy, welcome to the chat. I'm doing alright. How about yourself? I'm just brainstorming, trying to figure out what I want to do for this area. The terracotta tiles are nice. Even for a room like this, it just visually like makes this area look different, you know, without having to overdo it. This is more of like a neutral color. It's probably more appropriate. I like this a little bit more, so we're gonna go with this one. Yeah, so that'll be pretty much, you know, just practice on these guys, maybe beat them up a little bit, and then you're done. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave this for training purposes, and then I'm gonna add some wall decorations. So let's add some of these. Let's put one of these up here. One of those. We haven't put that up yet. And then maybe some of these axes. Perfect. Alright, now let's add some curtains on this side, but not over here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add these shiny looking curtains right here. Not too shiny though. And then I do want to create like maybe a resting area over here, so maybe I'll place some chairs. Just woke up. Yeah, so this is one of my arena castles. Oh god. I just yawned for no reason. Well, there's a reason. I'm always tired, but basically, yeah, this is just a this is just the same arena castle I was working on like last week and earlier this week, but I'm a little deeper into the build, I think. I'm kind of doing like the little pieces here and there, trying to make sure everything looks right. So yeah, it's a little bit of a creative challenge, but I think it's doable. We'll put 4 chairs there. Maybe we'll... Oh, you know what we can do? We could put maybe like one of those wash thingies. Hold on, let me find it. A wash stand right here. So you can wash your hands when you're done with whatever. Does this really bleed into it though? Yeah, it does. Let's put this like over here actually. Wait a second. There we go. That way it doesn't like overlap. I hate when things overlap like that. There we go. I think we're good. Okay. I am gonna need like, I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe adding a carpet to connect these zones, but not like inside. So let me do that actually. I'm gonna add in our little design here. Actually, this is gonna be a 4-way carpet. Let me check my alignment real quick. And then we're gonna go with this. And there we go. So far so good. This hallway does need something though. I feel like it needs a little bit of life. Maybe I don't want to add any more shrubbery in here for like the second floor. So I think I'm gonna add maybe some wall banners, and that'll just like kind of line this floor, and I think it kind of makes sense. So let's do that. So how many tiles do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll put the thing in the center, and then we'll put these over here. Very nice. They really got to make it possible to turn off the grid with the next update. Oh my god, that imagine the stuff people would be doing. I mean, imagine not needing console commands to do all that. Damn, that'd be cool. Ugh. Oh my god. This song is putting me to sleep. I'm gonna change the music. It's too relaxing. Alright, we'll go with that one. Jesus. I'm like over here yawning. I'm like, why am I so tired? And now it all makes sense. Yeah, so I think this is fine. Training, prep room, and then, oh, that's right. We do have a open rooftop area here for some reason, which I don't really like, but I can't fix it either. So I think I'm gonna have to break down this wall actually and fix this in order to get this looking better. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my I'm gonna go with the old worn boards here, but I'm gonna place down a tree like right here. I think if I put down like a tree, it'll look nice. Actually, I should use the other one, the other tile. Let's go with this brick tile. We'll put down a tree. And because it's high enough up, it shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll place a wall back here. So I'm gonna do that now. And this is gonna have the wallpaper that we like. Okay. And then the decoration, we'll put the wall ornament on the other side like I planned. And then over here, we'll put a... I'm gonna have to play out the apple tree first, so let's do that. And then I'm gonna place the vases down. I really love this barrel vase, it's so cool. You know what, I think I'm actually... Can I place this here? No. Okay, so instead of having the worst of both worlds, I'm gonna compromise and move the tree forward, maybe? Yeah, I'll move it forward so it's not bleeding through the wall. So I'm gonna actually change this a little bit. Doesn't look like I can do anything because of these railings though, so I'm gonna remove the railings. We're gonna open up space here for oh, I can tuck it further into the wall than I thought, so I'm gonna do that. If I need to move the plot again, I will. Let's place this one here. Get our growing plots looking good. Spider crawls down the wall, music intensifies. What? Exactly what? Exactly, you want boss music when cleaning up? Oh my god, no. No. No.
This will not work.
There we go. And now we can add our I'm gonna add sunflowers again here. I really like the way they look in this build. All right, let's speed up time. Oh wait, I think I'm too close to the tree. Hold on. Oh god damn it. Come on, tree. Come on. I might have fucked up the tree. Okay, why is it not growing? Oh, there we go. I was like, why is it not growing? What the hell? Come on, phase 2. God, this takes forever. Pretty sure this tree has like one more phase. Or did I just miss it? Don't tell me it went straight to phase 2 without me noticing. Let's get down and take a look. Yeah, I guess it did go to phase 2. Interesting. It's whatever. Okay, let's get our lighting. Make sure we got all this looking good. What tree is it? It's the apple tree. Yeah. It's an apple tree. I thought the apple trees looked pretty neutral and they're not too big, so I just used them. I thought it would be nice. Or one of the nicer things for this build. Gonna remove that. Looks like I didn't even put the wallpaper up here or the windows, so let's put the windows down first. We'll use these. Wallpaper. Make sure it's all taken care of. Yeah, this area here. I don't want to put seating, but I might add some cool stuff to the walls, maybe banners or something. I don't know. I have to think about it. But I think my favorite part of this whole build really is this whole like stable area, because you can just like go down here, right? And you just kind of, you have your horses just chilling like a villain. I really like that. I think keeping this area pretty like open is fine too. I think I might even put down some maybe some more wall decorations. Maybe we can put some hanging flowers over here. Maybe one in here too. And we'll put like some bits or something. There we go. Yeah, I like this. I think this is fine. Keeps the wall looking interesting without being too crazy. As far as the windows though, not really sure what kind of curtain I want to use, if I want to use any curtain at all. So I think I'm gonna leave them alone for now. Like, yeah, I really like this little pathway. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's this parking spot. Will there be apples? I mean, there's apples in the trees, but you don't get to keep them. Like, you don't get, like, apple seeds. You get apple tree saplings. Thank you for the hydrate. Epic Sever, thank you for the headpat. You read your curse and the stretch, Kachikochu. What a scam, right? Unbelievable. I'll remove them swiftly. Though I was kind of slow to notice it. They almost slipped past me. I love how, actually, let me just... Goodbye. Be gone, bots. There we go. I saw it, but I was kind of slow to react, not gonna lie. Gotta make apple pie? Maybe. That could be an option. Could be a possibility. So this here needs to also have... Put a couple lights down here. if I want to go this way though. I can put lights here too. I think the way that I set that up makes a lot more sense, and I think it's doable. Oh boy. I think this is fine. That might be okay too. Maybe a little overkill, but it's fine. Yeah, so you sit up here, you can see the action from far away. Go down here. Oh, I got caught on the rail there. Light that up. And this hallway, of course, is like very dark. I thought about adding like one of those like those gates over here for like when it's closed, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on that. I think I'm gonna put down some banners and stuff though, but not on the... Actually, let me fly backwards and see from a distance what it looks like. Make sure I didn't miss anything first. This is good enough, I think. Yeah, I think this is good enough. I think if I do put gates on here, that could be fine, but I'm not sure if that makes much sense. Probably not. I want to leave the bleachers looking nice. Let's take a look at the lower ones, though. Yeah, this area needs a little bit of brightening up. That door has one. Those doors have one. This door... Oh no! It's Show Mama again! Should I pick up, guys? Should I pick up my phone? Say hi to my mom. Hold on, let me say hi to her. Let me let her know I'm busy. Hello? Oh, she hung up on me. I guess that worked out. I was like, she didn't care about me, man. She's like, fuck this, I'm hanging up. That's funny. Yeah, I was gonna say hi from chat, but like, she just hung up, so it just didn't happen. What a power move. She was like, oh, how dare she not call me today? My mom's like, oh, you gotta call me every day. I'm like, why do I gotta call you every day? She's like, I don't know, so I know you're okay. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's understandable, but damn. It's funny. It's better than when my dad calls me, because when my dad calls me, he's like, why didn't you call your mother? Why did you not call your mother? She's been bugging me all day. Because you didn't call her and she's worried. Or he'll like text me. Why didn't you call your mom? Calling people just to hang. I think she didn't hear me. I think when I said hello, she didn't hear me. Like, I think she just thought I was busy and she hung up. Cause I think she has a feeling like she doesn't really know what days I stream. Like, I tell her like, hey, I'm streaming on these days, you know, whatever. But she doesn't know like what time. So she's probably thinking I'm working. That's basically what I'm doing. So that's probably what she's thinking. She's probably like, oh, she must be working, and then she just leaves me alone. For now. But I do need to call her after stream. I mean, she can wait like 20 minutes. It will be fine. It'll be fine. Hopefully. Makes no sense to me. I call when I am not okay. Way more time effective, right? The thing is, I didn't call her for like a couple days, so she's probably like, oh my god, something's wrong. Why didn't she call me? But I don't know. My mom's kind of a worrier, Just like me, she worries. She worries a lot. I think it's because she knows that I'm always up to no good in some way, shape, or form, so she's probably like, oh no, not again. Just making sure everything's okay. You know what? Honestly, I can't even blame her. Knowing me, I can't blame her. That's funny though. Maybe I should put one here. Yeah, you know what? Let's settle on that. I think this makes this look a little bit better. I might do that on the other sides too, yeah. Let's remove these. I like that you can put like 2 types of lights now if you really wanted to, but not necessary in this build. Let's see. Just call her and talk about castle issues. I need new carpets. Servants spilled the soup. The horses pooped on the lawn again. Oh, that last one. Rip. I wonder if I can fit a fence here. Oh, I think I can. There we go. That way it's not like just hanging out there, you know. There we go. A lot better. Alright, so we got the other sides. I think I am gonna leave the outside of the stadium kind of like... I don't know, I kind of want to leave the walls like kind of not decorated with anything. Like I thought about maybe adding some wisteria, but I'm like, oh, I don't want to go that crazy for like a stadium like that. Like I want it to look, you know... I don't know, I feel like it looks bigger if there's like less stuff on the walls, so I'm just gonna make it look bigger. They really should add pets. Yep, I agree. Pets would be nice. People have wanted that for a while. Though I think what it is really is that they're gonna have to figure out like how to implement something like that in a way that makes sense. Like if we had familiars, like yeah, that'd be cool. But like as far as like what kinds of familiars, that's another thing, and like what their actual functions will be. I'm sure that's like a whole nother game design issue in itself. So, I don't know. It would be nice, though. Looking good, looking good. I think I'm happy with this, actually. I think I'm pretty much done with this build. I don't think there's anything that, like, really stands out to me as something that needs work. Notice, though, I put, like, the orbs really close to the action. Alright, so, oh, you're gonna run over here and get some orbs? Time to fight. Wasn't there a mod where they made bosses into familiars? I think there is a server that has a mod like that, and it's called, I think it's... I want to say it's... I could be wrong, I want to say it's like Bloodcraft, maybe? I want to say the Bloodcraft server might have that? I don't know. It's funny because I'm like part of all these like Discords, and like only some of them do I really look into. Let's see, we got Bloodcraft, Castle Esoterica, my old thing that doesn't exist anymore. I don't even know. It's Bloodcraft, right? I think that's the one that has it. I haven't been on that server. It's funny because I wanted to go onto the server before like the reset and all that, but like I just didn't have time, so I've just been chilling in the Discord, and I like don't even check in there, honestly. I feel bad because I was like, oh, I want to take the time to do it, but you know, I'm also casually running on doing like a brutal run on like a server, so it's like I'm chilling, you know, going at my own pace. We have a whole year before the next update, if there is one. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think, because someone asked me the other day, I forget exactly who asked me this, but someone asked if like I thought there was gonna be more like whatchamacallits, more patches. I think there is going to be more patches, probably. Like, I don't know, there's so much stuff that they've added to the game and a lot of quality of life stuff, but I feel like there's still stuff that like they could add or just make better. And honestly, like, it would be super cool if they changed, you know, their mind later and decided, you know, let's just make it SDK. You know, I really hope that, like, if someday Stunlock is like, okay, we're done with V Rising, we're moving on to something else, right? I hope that before they do that, they just put out an SDK for the game. I really do. I mean, the game is pretty much done. I mean, yeah, the game is done, but if you look at, like, some of the areas of the map, right? Like, the Cursed Forest, like, there's this whole chunk of area, no idea what this is, right? This area is all empty. I mean, Hollowed Mountains is pretty self-explanatory. You know, we could use another wintry area back here. I think that'd be cool. We have a lot of space down here. I mean, they could just straight up expand the map. They could keep expanding and expanding. If they wanted to, they could put, like, maybe, like, a mini, like, cave entrance thing where, like, you take this path going into this graveyard thing. You interact with the wall, and then it sends you to, like, an island down here or something. Like, imagine if there was, like, a version of, like, Antarctica down here, and it's just all winter. Like, that'd be cool. I think that would be pretty neat. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I think, considering all the time and resources they spent into this game, I would be surprised if they were like, okay, we're done. Like, I feel like they still have, like, okay, like, one thing in particular I think they should, like, work on or try to implement would be a better servant system. I think the servants need a rework. They mentioned looking into doing that quite a few times, but, you know, it looks like whatever it was not ready for 1.0. So I thought we were going to get some stuff ready for 1.1. Like, I expected to see maybe some kind of servant rework for 1.1, but to be fair, the things we did get, like the redistribution engine, the treasury, and all that stuff, I'm sure that was a technical challenge in itself. I'm glad they got that into the game, but I don't know. I feel like between that and, like, the decoration items, I think we need more types of wallpapers and stuff. So, like, I've said this before, but, like, there's other games, like, for example, when I was playing, like, 2 Point Hospital, right? Like, that is, like, a simulation game, right? Kind of like Museum, but it's a hospital setting. And there's, like, a Steam Workshop option where you can upload your own, you know, wallpapers, carpets, flooring, you know, different patterns, you know, picture frames and things like that. You can upload your own stuff, and then you can, you know, let other people use it. Kind of like how you have Canvas in, like, Inzoi, or, like, what is that? I forget what it's called, that that catalog in Planet Coaster 2, where you can just, the workshop, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of, I don't know, I would like to see something like that for V Rising, where you're able to kind of just take the files and you know, subscribe to whatever, you know, design that someone uploads that you like, and then just, like, use it in the game. If they can implement something like that, that would be huge. Huge, because you wouldn't need a mod for that. You know, a lot of people, they hesitate with mods. I'm one of them, right? Mostly because I'm too incompetent to download it correctly and install it correctly a lot of times. Like, I've had mods before for V Rising that worked for a little bit, and then, like, for whatever reason, I just said, you know what, I prefer the other way. So I just kind of leave it alone. So I'm not running any mods, but if I did have the option to get new furniture items via the Steam Workshop, there wouldn't be a need for a mod for that. Like, you would literally just upload it. That'd be less work for, like, everyone else, and also it would give, you know, players the opportunity to contribute more to the game. And I think that's really what keeps it alive. Like, imagine if, like, someone made, like, glass walls, right? Like, imagine you had, like, glass walls or marble walls, or, like, you know, imagine having, like, a completely marble castle. How fucking cool that would look. I mean, just solid marble that's not, you know, because we have, the thing is, right now we have the actually, I'll show you. So we have, let me find a plain wall to mess with. Okay, so this wall is kind of plain, so I'll take this one. If we have the wallpapers, right, we have this, right, which is like the elegant stone, right? And that's pretty much as close to a marble stone that you can really get for, like, a, you know, whatever. But if we look at the opulence wallpaper, like this one, right? This is like a marble, right? But I wish we had like a plain version of this that wasn't like opulence. You know what I mean? Like I wish we had like a plain, just solid wallpaper. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be cool if we had glass walls, like a glass wallpaper, so we can see through the walls. That would be cool. Like imagine having like building like a laboratory and you have like, you know, the glass walls or something, kind of like Henry's lab. Like if you had something like that, I think that'd be cool. I think like some kind of like glass wall would be nice. I don't know, just ideas, but I have to really think more about it, but I think in general it'd be really cool to have that. But yeah, you know, I'm kind of looking around. I think I'm pretty much done with this build. I don't think there's anything else really left to do, unless I'm missing something, which is very possible. I mean, yeah, I think this is good. I'm kind of tempted to just put like a solid wall here instead, actually, because I'm not going to be using this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I think I've changed this back and forth a couple times, actually, in these specific pieces. There we go. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this build. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. At least from the front, you know, approaching. Pretty grand. I mean, you have all these different things. I mean, I could do something in here, this like little area here. I feel like maybe I need to add something. Like maybe, oh, you know what I could do? I could add some refreshments or something up here since it's so far from the other side. So, you know what? Let's add a couple of refreshments and tables and stuff here. Yeah, we'll do that just to finish off this build, I think, and then I'll head backwards to the previous builds and just kind of visually look at them again to make sure there's not something I want to change. Yeah, it is an arena. Hello, Eagle Eye Edit. Welcome to the chat. I like your name, by the way. Eagle Eye Edit. Man, I feel like you're gonna see all my editing mistakes. Now I'm thinking about this. This will be the thing that keeps me up at night. Alright, so let's put some drinks. Maybe we'll put something like I kind of want to face it that way, but I know it should be this way. You know what? We'll just separate them. Yeah, I think this is good. So, oh, the tables. We need a little bit higher contrast on the table. There we go. So, we got some tables here with some snacks. I mean, who doesn't like snacks, right? The apples. Yeah! Oh, you know what? No, this doesn't look like apples. This looks like, strawberries. I hate strawberries. And cherries. I also hate cherries. So I'm a little upset, but the grapes look nice. Though they are kind of, a clump. But that's okay. They look good enough. Nice grove on the tables look cool. Yeah, I like that too. I like that. I think this corner having that is good. I think maybe, I don't know. I kind of don't want to put any like tables or chairs up here really to like sit, because I don't want to make this like a sitting area, you know. I gotta think a little bit about this. Blackberries are best, especially in brandy or whiskey. I don't think I've had blackberries now I think about it. That's a sick cape. Thank you. Yeah, it's the, I'll tell you what it is. It's called the purple feathered cape. There's another one that's kind of similar to this that's like a turquoise color. So the Toki feathered cape is kind of similar, but it's like a turquoise, see? And then, of course, we have our... Yeah, but I like this cape too. It's cool. I like the other one though, the I forgot what it's called. It's like, I don't know if it's like Ashen Knight no, not Ashen Knight. I can't remember what it's called. Let me see. I didn't mean to do that. Dark leather cape. What is that? Dark leather cape? Oh, it's a short cape. No, I can't remember the name of it, but there's one that has like a wintry vibe to it with like red on the bottom, and then on the top it's black. Is it a tier 3 razor cape still? Oh, I like the razor cape too. Let's see. Is it a tier 3? I don't think so. I think, well, actually, oh yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a tier 3. I'm like, let me double check, because now I'm thinking. If cloak. Ashfolk. Oh, there's different Ashfolk cloaks? What? This is the ice one? Oh. So the Ashfolk one. Yeah, I think this is endgame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is. Let's go with the. Not the crown or the helmet, but let's see, the wildfire cloak. I haven't seen that one. Oh no, I have seen this one. This is one of my OG favorites. I like this one a lot too. That's the one you're thinking of? Yeah, the Ashfolk Kings. Well, that one's headgear. Helmet. Crown. Oh, it's the Mantle of Kings. You're right, yeah. This is the one I like. This is one of my favorite ones too. And when you turn around, the bottom is red. So the bottom is red this way, like from the front, but like the back, it's like this one. I like this one a lot. I like that it has like 2 tones. I wish that you could like change the color of the capes like in the color menu, but it's not an option, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with my purple feathered cape this time. The short one with a cross, but I forgot the name. Is it the one with the 2, like, it looks like 2 banners following you? I forget. I think it's like a cardinal something, or like a, is it bishop something? I don't remember. Nice would wear that? Yeah, yeah. I think you get them now from, so there's a NPC over here, the, where is it? I think here? I'll quickly show you guys. Oh, did not end up in a good spot. So if we go through here, this treasure hunter, he used to give you like.
Can I interest you in a little something?
Okay, so he gives you charged batteries and stuff, but he also gives you things like, see the royal mantle of the Ashfolk Kings. This is where you get this. So this one is a late game one. Okay, yeah. So I'm sorry, I was wrong. The purple feathered cape is not the maxed one. It's not late game. It's not like tier 3. Or sorry. I shouldn't say tier 3, but it's not like the final tier. The final tier, like the royal mantle one has the final tier one. But yeah, no, purple feathered cape does not. I think the biggest difference, let's see, is holy resistance. Yeah, there's no holy resistance. And oh my god, that lightning made the whole screen shake. Wow. Amazing. I really like this area. It's one of my favorite areas in the game. It's funny because I don't like building in this area per se, unless I'm making like a super gloomy and dark castle. But other than that, eh. Oh, and there was one other. Okay, so here's the second arena area. I should have shown you guys. So this is the other one I was thinking about. That So this is one that I finished pretty much like over another weekend, but I didn't add any lights to the insides, and I think that's something I need to do. So this is one of the arenas right here, and I connected it through the wall here, and then you can go through, and oh look, it's 2 teams. Okay, so it's like a 2-team battles, and then down here there's like a 4-team. Is it 4? Yeah, there's 4-team battles down here. This is a separate arena altogether. So the other arena, I think I put it over here, and I included this area. So there's 4 arenas in this particular plot. There's another one. Well, actually, if I go this way, you can see downward from here. So you have like an upper floor view of this. Gold chest and fishing. Gold chest and fishing. Nice. Okay, so we also have, you know, stuff from here that you can see. I decided to add some weeping willows. And I think it looks pretty nice. I added some, you know, shrubbery. Because I thought it looked a little plain up there, so I decided to add that in. And then, if I go upstairs... This is like another practice grounds, but this one's a little bit different. So there's another... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there is 4 arenas. So the other one is over here. So you have up to 4 teams, right? But it's smaller, and you kind of have to fight in between here. And then the center is like right here. So when this circle starts to shrink, it's going to get really chaotic, and everyone's going to be forced into the same spot. It's going to be funny. So that'll be cool. And then I have another one here that's kind of similar, but not as punishing, like not as many like curves and stuff. And, you know, this one you can put as many people as you want. I gave each the option of 4 teams, but yeah, the one complaint I have with these like banners is that they're not a 1-tile fit. Like I can't put like 4 walls next to it and then put it in. I also can't put it really close to the rail. I think if they shrunk this thing by like 25%, they would be perfect. Just like shrink it 25%. That's all you gotta do. So just a tiny bit. Okay, just a tiny bit. Yeah, but that's how I feel about that. You know, I was thinking about maybe now that 1.1 is out, I was thinking about maybe doing like asking Jeremy for like an interview, maybe, if he'd be down for that, because I kind of want to ask him some questions about the patch and stuff, and I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm like, should I do that? Access should fit on 1 tile. Yeah, like I don't like that it doesn't fit. Like, why does it only fit the little bell is only fitting on 1 tile, like right here? Like, I'll show you. So this fits in 1 tile, so why the fuck don't the banners do? So that drives me nuts. Absolutely insane. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate that these don't fit in 1 tile. Like, what possessed them to do that? I should be like the one complaint. I'll be like, okay, so but what about the tiles? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. Usually, I think I might do, if I do an interview like that again, if I ask him some questions and let's say, you know, he's up for it, I might ask, I might do the same thing I did last time, post the questions on Reddit, post questions on YouTube, and let you guys kind of like submit questions. That's what I did for the previous interview, and I'm thinking about maybe doing something like that again, but I have to think about it and find a good time, because the thing is, the dude's all the way in a different country, so it's hard for me to like time it. Like if I'm gonna do an interview like that, I'm getting up like stupid early to do the interview essentially. So that's kind of the situation. But yeah, I think I'm happy with this. I think the only thing is that the hallway needs some kind of lighting. So I think that's the only thing I'm gonna have to do here. So let's try. I don't want to go with the fire. Maybe I like these. This hanging lantern is becoming like my favorite hanging lantern because it's so simple, but like if it works with anything, you know, it just works. Like I don't have to think about it. I don't have to be like, oh, is this too flashy? Nope. It's simple. It's elegant, simple, and it does the job. These I don't like too much. The basilica ones, they look nice, sure, but man, they're so dim in comparison. But you know, it might work for a tunnel like this. I don't know. This one is a little bit brighter. This is the esoterica ones. What about this one? I like the Gothica lantern. The Gothica is probably my second favorite lantern. Elegant's pretty nice too. I like how it's just kind of, you know, I mean, it's elegant. It's good enough, right? But yeah, I don't know. The basilica ones might be better for a tunnel like this. This might actually be okay for this kind of thing, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Think more about it. Might have to add some lighting over here too. Put some lights over here. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with these basilica ones for now. I think that this is fine for the downstairs. There we go. It kind of feels like how I was like, I don't know, this like build in particular reminded me a lot of like when I was working on the Castle Throne series, and I had that one outdoor throne. Like I feel like this kind of reminds me of that, like just the way that this one was assembled anyway. Just have lots of lights, nice and shiny. Maybe we'll have more lights over here. Add more lights over here, because why not? I thought about adding like a relaxation room over here, but I'm kind of on the fence on whether or not I want to add anything more, because this is more of like a skirmishing site, if you know what I mean. It's more like a skirmishing site, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, eventually. It's putting a ton of lights, why not, right? It's time to break the game, I guess. Oh, I forgot to do that. Let me also... Okay, this is good. Leave that alone. Oh, I already have fire ones up here. Maybe I shouldn't have them. I gotta think about this a little bit. I think I am gonna replace these with basilica ones. I thought doing this would look cool, but kinda meh. I think maybe the downstairs should also have a potential I don't know, I'm thinking maybe putting like white lights around the top or something, but this is just like a project for another day. I don't feel like doing this right now. But yeah, this is like the second one, and then the other one that I worked on, just really quick to recap, was this one. This was a whole nother cool looking one, which I really liked, and this one had more like an upward kind of sit. You know, you have your different teams. Just one arena though. You have your little sitting area to enjoy. Hello Katie, welcome to the chat. Maybe trading dummies? For that last one, yeah, absolutely. I'm probably gonna add something like that. That's a good idea. I'll add some trading dummies maybe. And then we have our little build up here, super cool. Down here, super neat. And if you go down here, you just fight. And I use the invisible foundation tile for these. I love that they gave us that option. It's such a nice addition to the game. Alright, well... What? Needed some fun happy in my mind? Uncle is in hospice now, feeling bummed? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Katie. That's awful. That's terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have been getting like really ill this year. Or like... I don't know. I kind of feel you. I feel you, Katie. That's not easy. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one ended up too. Very different kind of style, just vertical building. Well, unfortunately, I am at the end of the stream. I'm a little over time actually, but oh, good news, Katie, actually, since you're here. I did upload a new Let's Play for the members only today. This was for Vending Dokkan, Cozy Kiosk or whatever. And that game so that one I uploaded, and I also have some Enshrouded stuff that's kind of like pre-prepared, so you guys are all the way up to like episode 4. Yeah, so you have something else to watch too, so that'll hopefully that'll lighten the mood, make you feel a bit better. But yeah, anyway, really quick, just wrapping things up because it is the end of the week. Tomorrow there will be no video release. On Friday, you guys might get a video. I think members will probably have access on Friday night, and then it'll be released for everyone Saturday morning or something like that. So kind of similar to like previous releases. It should be good. There should also be oh yeah, I might put out some polls as to what games I should play during stream next week, because I'm not really sure. Just kind of thinking about it, but yeah. If there's anything else that pops up, I'll make sure to post about it and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you so much guys for watching the stream and all that good stuff. I really much appreciate you all. Also, if you, just a quick reminder, if you happen to have Amazon Prime and you have your free Prime sub that you have not used yet, feel free to use it on the channel. Very much appreciate it. You know, don't let Amazon keep that sub from you, okay? Don't let them get away with it. You know, you're paying for the Prime, you might as well do the crime. Well, it's not really a crime to support a streamer, I guess, but you know what I mean. I also have some merch. You guys can always type in ! merch in the chat if you're interested in checking that out. I'm hoping to have more merch or new merch come out maybe sometime in October, I'm thinking. I'm not entirely sure. There's also some other background stuff I'm doing. So, yeah, bad Amazon. I hardly buy anything off Amazon nowadays, to be honest with you. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, Xolo out.